And we are live. Huh, buh, 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 buh. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. This is my 10th anniversary of answering your guys' questions for New Year's Eve, and way back in 2015 when I was a junior in high school, when I started doing these, like right after my YouTube channel hit 100 subscribers back then, I started doing Q&A sessions. My first Q&A session was just a very quick, answer video, so, I'm just gonna, just try to keep this live stream tonight really straight to the point, because I got plans, um, kind of late for, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to keep this bite sizes straight to the point. But yeah, if there are any questions that you guys would like answered, if you follow me on Instagram, go ahead and ask me there. And if you guys, for those of you who are watching this after I'm done streaming and this goes up as just like a regular video, I suppose, feel free to keep asking me questions in the comments if you wish to do so, and I'll answer them tomorrow in the annual New Year's Day schizo rambling. That being said, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna start by answering a question that I had already asked on Instagram. Right, my friend Joe asked me if if I won the lottery, what would I do with it? And I said it on Instagram, and I'll say it again here. If I won the lottery, here's the thing: I've never really been like a very materialistic person, to be honest. But I'd probably get the pair of the Heavies earbuds, because I already did an unboxing video of like the Heavies headphones that I wear. They're like made for metal listeners, and they released a pair of earbuds recently, or like a few months ago. So I was like, hey, I could probably spend the lottery money on like new pair of earbuds and the Xbox Series S, or yeah, or assuming that Xbox 3,000 hasn't been, or Xbox Series 9,000, it's over 9,000, hasn't been released yet. And I don't really care about having like a mansion or a yacht or a private jet or super luxurious stuff. My dream house would be like a small to medium sized house with a massive backyard, and like my own little, I'll have my own little nature preserve, full of trees and like maybe a lake or something. And I will rescue a bunch of pugs. I will have a whole temple of rescue pugs, each one named after, since pugs are a Chinese breed, they'll be named after each of the 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac. That would be sick. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna Daily Reacts asked me a question on Instagram that on the poll that I posted earlier today, so I haven't really had the chance to answer it yet. So, Daily, thank you so much for being my friend and keeping up the collaborations and doing your thing. I'm so happy that you got your channel Daily Reacts TV back. Your question was, what's your favorite graphic novel that you reviewed on YouTube? I've only made like 4 book reviews. One being for The Wild Robot, which is not a graphic novel; it's a picture book. Oh, actually, wait. Let me. I'm gonna. I gotta. I'm gonna live stream, or I'm gonna post this on my Instagram story and answer it for you guys right here at the same time. But what's your favorite graphic novels I've reviewed on YouTube? I've only have done 4 book reviews. The Wild Robot. and which is not a graphic novel. And then The Last Ronin, Danny Phantom: A Glitch in Time for Daly's birthday this past June, and Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. The Last Ronin is my favorite book. I want to review more graphic novels and more books on my YouTube page for 2026. I want to spend a lot more time reading just for leisure. See, because I already reviewed so many movies, might as well start reviewing books too and put my English degree to use. But yeah, the Last Ronin is my favorite book that I've reviewed so far on my channel. It's like I'm so bummed out that the movie for the film adaptation that was supposed to got canceled. Like, if you guys haven't read The Last Ronin, it's basically the Logan of Ninja Turtles comics. Mikey is the last of the four turtles. Leonardo, Donnie, and Mikey, and Splinter and Casey Jones all get marked by the Shredder's grandson. He goes on a revenge quest. Yeah, so yeah, that was like it was a it's like I compare it to Logan because it's like, the original Wolverine comic books were super dark and gritty and violent, just like how the old school like Ninja Turtles comics were pretty dark and violent in the 80s too. Not like super dark or super violent from what I've been told, but yeah, it's like The Last Ronin was just, oh my gosh, that graphic novel is a masterpiece. But anyways, yeah, next question is from Quinn Francis. He's an old friend from high school. We went to art club together back in the day, and he actually appeared as a guest for the first time on my channel back in August, or actually July, or yeah, back during the summer when we reacted to the Helluva Boss shorts together. Hey, oh Daily, you just missed it. I answered your question already. I'm gonna keep this live stream pretty quick, dude, because I'm late for my New Year's plans. But yeah, if you want the answer to your question, I literally just posted on Instagram, so feel free to hop off this and check that out whenever you get the chance. Yeah, so I asked Quinn if he could ask me a question. He said, "Yes. Have you watched the FNAF 2 movie? If so, what are your thoughts?" I actually already did give my bite-sized like a review for it during my December Schizo rambling, because I think if I remember correctly, let me just double check really fast. Let's take a looky here. December 2020 of Schizo Rambling. Yep, I already included my spoiler-free thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And yeah, I mean, it's I got mixed feelings about it. I definitely don't hate it as much as the critics do, but I also don't love it as much as like a handful of like FNAF fans do. If you didn't see the first FNAF movie or know anything about the FNAF lore, you're screwed. Like Danny and I saw the first FNAF movie in theaters back in 2023, right? And I haven't watched it since then. So the movie was just really confusing. The dialogue was really clunky at a few scenes, but it did have its interesting moments for sure. And I believe last but definitely not least, let me just double check really fast. Kabing, kabing, kabing. Every day I say kabing. Kabing, 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 kabing. Excuse me, my itchy nose. Kabing, 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 kabing. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I think we only just got one question left. Danny texted me this question earlier today. You guys might know my very old friend Danny from my videos. We saw Zootopia 2 together with Joe and Shane back in November, and yeah, that was when I was visiting my dad for Thanksgiving. Yeah, so you might recognize him from a lot of my movie reviews, or like videos, especially our like animated movie reviews. Yeah, but anyways, he says my question for you in Q&A is: are you looking forward to any of the following 2026 animated movies, such as Goat, Hoppers, Super Mario Galaxy Movie, Animal Farm, Toy Story 5, Minions 3, Forgotten Island, DreamWorks, Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender? Oh, you asked another question on it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll answer that after this one. The Cat in the Hat, Hexed, and Angry Birds 3. Okay, I'm gonna just try to skip through these. Goat and or like just breeze through these as much as I can. Goat and Super Mario Galaxy Movie are already in my list of like the 9 movies I'm looking forward to the most in 2026. Hoppers, the new Pixar movie is coming up. I really hope it breaks the curse of like recent Pixar flops, because it looks pretty promising from the trailer. I mean, the animation wise, at least, I'm not too sure of the rest of the film. It's like we'll see how it plays out, I guess. Animal Farm, directed by Andy Serkis. I still have not read, Animal Farm by George. I have the original book that's based on, but it's definitely on my to read list. So I'm gonna. That sounds really good though. I'm gonna try to read the book and review it at some point in 2026. Fingers crossed I get to do so, and then post my book review of it, and then later that year when Animal Farm comes out, I'll see it. Toy Story 5. Honestly, I might just refuse to see it. Not in theaters at least. Like I might just wait for it to come out at Disney Plus because if it gets unless it gets really great reviews, I'm just like I don't see how they can keep going with Toy Story movies, especially with the way Toy Story 4 ended. Like Lightyear was one thing because it was a spinoff, but like it's just why do we need a Toy Story 5? I mean, I don't completely agree with people who say that like they should just end it at 3 because I love Toy Story 4, but just the way that film ended, it was just like okay, finally we can end the Toy Story franchise like this. But nope, it's franchise got a franchise, of course. Minions 3. That sounds interesting. I did like Rise of Gru more than the first Minions, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Forgotten Island, which is going to be an upcoming DreamWorks movie. I didn't even know this film was going to happen. I didn't even know DreamWorks is making another movie this year, but yes, yes, yes. Because DreamWorks is goated and one of the greatest studios of all time. You can fight me on that. Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. Ooh, it is going to be an animated movie. I gotta do more reading on that, but I've been dying for more like adaptations of Shrek 5. This Shrek 5's been put off till 2027, I believe. Yeah, the freaking Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. Like, there are a lot of books that are like you've been written in the Benderverse, both before and after the events of like The Last Airbender, like the original show from Nickelodeon back in the day. So yeah, sounds promising. The Cat in a Hat, mixed feelings. I mean, on one hand, like we don't need another Cat in a Hat movie after the train wreck that was a 2003 movie, but it really can't get any worse than that. Honestly, I wouldn't call 2003 Cat in a Hat with Mike Myers a train wreck. It's definitely a guilty pleasure. Like, yes, I understand the hate that it gets from people, but it's still really funny. And then the Hexed, which is going to be a new Disney movie. Again, haven't heard of Hexed just yet, but hey, sounds promising. Hopefully that breaks the curse of like original Disney film flops because I hear that Zootopia 2 beat out Frozen 2 for cracking the box office record for animated films. So the sequels are doing fantastic, but like the original ones, not so much. And Angry Birds movie 3, again, mixed feelings. I did like Angry Birds 2 a lot more than the first Angry Birds. So like I was like pleasantly surprised by Angry Birds 2 because the first Angry Birds was very mid. Like, it had its cool moments. Like it has really decent animation. But like I think that movie is just a really bad message for kids, honestly. Like, yeah. Also, Danny ended this question by saying Wildwood is also set to come out around sometime in 2026. Also, what are your thoughts on all those animated movies from 2006 and 2016 during 2010 and 2026? Because those were good years for animation. And do you think 26 will be good animation for a good year for animation? Excuse me, like all those years. I think so. I think it's a. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for animation, both for the big screen and the small screen. We'll see what new cartoons that come out this year. What are your thoughts on all those animated movies from 2006 and 16? Like, oh geez, 2016 was a great year for animation. Which I'm not gonna make my top 5 movies of 2016 video because I or that like 2016 was the first year I started making movie reviews on a more regular basis, and my top 9 best movies of 2016 video I made in early 20 January 2017 hasn't really my opinions on those films I put on that list hasn't really changed that much. I'd still put them at top 5, but yeah, 2016 with the animated films included like Zootopia, Moana, Sausage Party, Kubo and the Two Strings. Yeah, that was a great year for animation. 2006 was as well. But yeah, I'll see you excited for the live reaction for Idle Hands for next Halloween. Yes, I am Daily. And then I keep it up with the Let's Plays and stuff, man. Yeah, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, 2006. I remember that was the year that Open Season was released, which is one of my biggest guilty pleasure movies. Yeah, mid 2000s was the time to be alive for sure. Jeez, I can't believe I turned 7 that year. No, wait, no, my bad. I turned 8 that year. Yes, jeez. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream by going to Okay. Let's see. Wait a sec. Where's Daly's question? I asked another question on it. Oh, was it on my? Wait a sec. Where's Daly's question? I know there's nobody watching it right now, but hang on, guys. Let's see. Post. Biggie. Let me just. Did I like? Am I tripping? I hope Daly's not talking about the idle hands question that he just asked in the comments. I just can't seem to find it. It's not popping in my Instagram feed. Oh, actually, wait a sec. My question is, oh wait, let me see. Yeah, because I'm looking at Instagram right now, Daily, but like, oh, but not that it matters. You're here right now. My question was, you can't find it. What is your theory on Danny Phantom Fair Game? Oh, that's going to be the upcoming Danny Phantom graphic novel, isn't it? Right? Let me just Google that really fast. Let's see. Danny Phantom Fair Game. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, if I mean, remind me if it's like a direct follow up to a Glitch in Time, but whether it is or not, like it sounds really promising. I'll probably buy a copy of it and review it just like how I reviewed Glitch in Time. If it comes out around your birthday, I'll probably do it. Especially if it comes out around your birthday, Daily, I'll probably like review a Fair Game. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, like I love Danny Phantom's. Like it's already out. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so little spoiler warning. I might do it again for you as a birthday present. Oh, it's been out since November. Okay, sweet. I might do it a little sooner than that, so stay tuned. But yeah, with all that being said, if you guys are if you guys are watching this, like I said at the start of the stream, if you guys are watching this right now, uh, as like a video after I'm done streaming, if you guys didn't have a chance to tune in, like just feel free to keep commenting your questions. Like doesn't even need to be like here. It could be any videos I'm gonna be posting within the next like week or so, or week or two, so to speak. And I'll surely get on answering them. And stay tuned for my annual New Year's Day schizo rambling that I'm doing tomorrow. Forgive me, my nose is being itchy. And yeah, jeez, 2026. Hell yes. Can't wait to see you all then. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, or thank you, Daily, for tuning in as well, and thank you to and the rest of you guys who asked the questions. And yeah, let's keep the good times going. As bleak as things are for the world nowadays, I still have faith that 2026 is gonna do us all better. So yeah, stay beastly.